Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Come on in. We are getting ready here. Welcome to Soulfully Aligned Women. It is Monday morning, February 1st. Can you believe it's February 1st already? Hello. Welcome, you guys. Come in, come in. Good to see you this Friday. Hey, Kelly. Hello. So glad you are joining me this morning. I don't know what I'd do without you, Kelly. Really. She is just she's she is committed to her journey. I'll tell you that much. This beautiful lady. Hi, Lori. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. You guys. No shadows here today. Oh, that's good, good, good. That's good. Early spring, right? Yeah. All right, I saw that. I saw Wyerton Willie in Ontario. He predicted an early spring. How is that good news, right? Especially for them in Ontario, they're getting such a cold snap right now. We here, where I am, if you don't know where I am, if you're new here, welcome to Soulfully Aligned Women. My name is Janice, and I am the founder of Soulfully Aligned Women. I am an artist, a mystic, a creative mystic, and a mentor for women, a spiritual mentor, helping you step into the power of your soul alignment and inner coherence. Um, where I am is in central Alberta, Canada. So, right near the Rocky Mountains, have a beautiful view of the mountains from my town, but it is beautiful weather here right now. We are actually getting the warmer air, which is unusual for us. Not so far above normal, but definitely it is a welcome break for us as it has been a cold winter. And my poor friends and family over there on the eastern side of Canada are getting the cold, cold snap, as well as all my beautiful friends down south in the States. Oh my goodness. You guys, I am feeling for you because we absolutely here have, it gets super cold, and we're not laughing at you because we know that you are not prepared for this kind of cold, and it has not been easy for you. And I'm sending you so much love. Wish I could send you a box full of sweaters and blankets, and I'm sure you can get those, but we have the space heaters that work really good. But if you're not getting power and if things are shutting down, it can be very hard. And I know how that feels because when we've had power outages on cold snaps, that is not fun. But when we're lucky enough to have a fireplace inside, that's helpful. Anyways, how are you guys doing? We are at the beginning of a new month, and I want to talk to you about listening beneath the surface because that is something that I was working through this weekend, and I just want to keep it super clear and transparent, the journey that I'm walking for everyone, with the hopes that as I'm walking and sharing this journey, because my goal is always to become my highest and best self, to grow in my consciousness, my self awareness, and to consciously manifest the life of my dreams. And so, what I do in here is bring forth what I've journeyed through, what I'm working on, what's happening right now. And all of you know here, if you've been here for the last little bit, that inner coherence is something that we've been working on since November. And I was journeying through it since last summer and started sharing then. And the inner coherence work is absolutely profound. And it has been transformational for me as far as listening to my body. And it's a full moon right now. We got yesterday morning, woke up to the full moon, Leo full moon in Aquarius. And this Leo moon carries themes of, courage, visibility, radiance, self expression. I heard a lot of people out there saying, this is the time, this is the window, take advantage of it, set your goals, get clear on what it is that you want. And what happened to me was I was struggling with a cold since last Wednesday. I started getting sick and I started feeling better on Saturday. And Sunday morning, I woke up to this full moon energy and I was depleted, tired, like exhausted. And I really wanted to, hunker down and sit down and do some journaling and commit to what it is that I want to create this year. But I didn't have it in me. I was I was just so tired. And as I laid there on the couch, because I was in and out of sleep all day yesterday, as I laid there on the couch, I started thinking about, why is it when we have these big energy days, I'm exhausted. I don't have the energy in me to vision forward, to vision cast, cast my visions. And I thought, oh, now that's interesting. What's my body telling me? So, coming back again to listen to my body. So, I want to ask you, some people I know felt really good as this new energy is coming through. And we have waves of it, right? There's times when we're like, yes, let's do this. And then there's times when we are like, oh, I'm too tired. And so I laid there and I thought, what's my body telling me? What resistance is still there in my body? Because I started to think, I don't have it in me for my dreams. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I have the energy. And all these doubts were coming back up again. And sometimes the nervous system will bring up exhaustion and doubt and nausea and just collapse in this I can't hold this sensations. And I want you to know that this isn't resistance to your dreams. It's just old ways of protection surfacing to be felt and released. And if you're here, I don't know if you're here on Facebook. Facebook is doing its weird things again, doesn't let me see anyone. But if you're here, say hello. And, you know, there's a couple people here. And if you guys want to share, even in the feed, wherever, how is this energy hitting you? How is all this, February's the big month. February's, this is it. Astrologically, things are powerfully lining up and shifting and changing. And we're in the last 2 weeks of Year of the Snake, the last 2 weeks of shedding and letting go. How is this feeling for you? Are you feeling like revved up and ready to go? Or is there something there? Is there a little bit of like, oh, I don't know, right? Because sometimes, and especially too, when we're sick, our immune system is already working hard and our body might be saying, now's not the moment to perform expansion. Now is not the time. And it's not misalignment, it's just simply self trust emerging, being able to dig into that. So I unpacked it a little bit and I want to share that with you guys. Now, I want you first of all to know that these energetic windows, this full moon energy, these windows that we talk about, it used to be like, okay, big energy day, go push, visualize, start to, activate and start to really move forward. Whereas now, with this inner coherence work, with the understanding that we're doing, what we're understanding is that big energy days mean lean in and listen. Listen. What is going on within you? What's integrating? Listen to all the layers of your body. the spiritual, the physical, and the mental. What's going on? Because the mental mind is very influential and it will bounce around. Our body is telling us the truth, but we can still listen to the mind to say, well, what is the mind saying? Well, all these doubts that were coming up in my mind were just my mind responding to what my body was feeling. And that's rooted in the nervous system. So it was showing me that, hey, wait a minute, there's still something to shed there. There's still something to let go of. What we're doing right now from the year of the snake is letting go of old capacity limits, right? And detoxing fear that says, if I go for more, it's going to cost me my health or my peace or something. And so we're getting rid of that. So yesterday was a really revelational day for me. A day that says, okay, there's a little bit more here a little bit more work to shed layers of. There's still some stuff going on in there. There's still some fear in there saying, you know, I can't have my dreams. I can't hold this, right? That's surfacing. So now I get to shift that and work with it because awareness is everything. It's not the truth. My mind telling me, oh, you won't be able to hold it. You won't be able to hold it. Instead, I get to, take a look and say, okay, if my biggest dreams are coming, am I in fear of having to sacrifice myself again? Am I in fear of having to be more responsible than what I think my body can hold? Am I in fear of not being allowed to have enough rest? So these fears, they live, not just in my mind, but in my gut, in my immune system, and in my adrenals. And they will show up as stomach upset, right? Exhaustion and that. But what I need to do now, what my body's asking for, is a new contract with expansion, is a new agreement with expansion, a new negotiation. My body's saying, let's talk about this a little bit before we push forward. Let's just settle in here and go, all right, what's this going to mean for me if you go forward and expand? So instead of saying to yourself, what's wrong with me? Why can't I hold this? Why can't I handle this much energy? Then we need to say, okay, well, what does expansion to feel safe for me now? What does it need? What does expansion need in order to feel that safety within my body? Or what old agreements with struggle, and you can substitute with, you know, can I release, like a struggle or exhaustion or burnout? What old agreements with that? Because we learned the boundaries. We learned where the boundaries were before burnout because we went to burnout over and over and over again. And I know that it's not just me. I know many of you here, that's a big fear, burnout. And so now we pull back. Every time we get close to that, the body pulls back and speaks to us. So, what does my body need to trust my dreams? What does your body need in order to trust your dreams? And sometimes it isn't more clearing out of the fears, it's just permission to expand slowly, to expand in your way, to expand with rest. The whole world seems like it's in a rush. It's in a rush to get somewhere. And we don't have to get caught up in that rush. We can take the stroll along the side. We get to choose how we expand, how much we expand, and we get to calibrate along the way. Because, it's the universe responds to coherence, not just intentions. Intentions are important, but the universe responds when our body feels safe. And this will get away on you. This is a daily practice. This is something that we keep, you know, moving with and being aware of. And this is why I said I wanted to talk about listening beneath the surface, about going deeper, because we don't really know how to go deeper into what's going on. There are so many different levels and layers of messages coming forth for us subtly from our spirit world around us, from our body. Within our mind, we have thoughts that we're not even aware of having. And that's where slowing down and doing this inner coherence work is helping us become more aware of all of that. And as we move forward slowly in our pace, or quickly if you so want, as we move forward, we increase our capacity to hold more while holding coherence at the same time. Coherence meaning that my mind is ready for it, which is usually the very first thing to be ready, is our mind. Yes, let's go. I want this. This is what I want, universe. I want this. But it also means that we're following our heart dreams, not what other people think that we should have, not expanding because that's what the rest of the world is doing, but expanding because that's in our heart, and our body feeling safe to move forward. And so as I laid on the couch yesterday, that's what I was doing. It was like, okay, so why is my body not feeling safe to move forward? When I was ready in my mind to jump, take like leapfrog leaps forward, I needed to have that communication in my body. I needed to have that new agreement that I will not abandon my dreams. I will not abandon myself when things get rough. I will rest. I will take the time for me. I will rest my body, and I will make sure that as I move forward, I'm not moving forward with the work, work, work mentality of doing more, but moving forward with peace in my body, with rest, with nurturance and care for my body, because it is already declared to me, no more. We're done. That's not happening anymore. So, needless to say, today I feel much, much better. And I wanted to share this with you because one thing a mantra that I used yesterday then was, and I journaled about this too, was I can expand in rhythms that honor my body. And I just want to share that mantra with you. If you have felt at any time that things are moving too quickly, or as we shift from the year of the snake into the year of the horse, and things do move more quickly, and you see things rapidly moving around you, come back into your own heart, into your own body, into your soul, and remind yourself that you get to move in rhythms that honor your body. You get to expand in rhythms that honor your body so that you can move with full coherence. Because as we move forward and expand with full coherence, we do open to the capacity to hold more. And holding more doesn't mean holding more responsibility necessarily. It just means that we know how to manage it, that we're soft in the allowance of support, that we're able to say, well, yeah, okay, we're going to move forward in this way. How am I going to be supported as I do this? Who am I calling in for support, that we're managing that instead of shrinking back into panic of like, oh my God, I got to do it all myself. And I don't want to do it all myself. So, a tiny little coherence practice for you is to be able to put your hand on your heart and on your belly and to be able to say, I can expand in rhythms that honor my body. So, I'm going to invite you to have a little meditation with me on this. If you have the time right now, let's lean into that. So I'm going to get you to light your candle, to get yourself comfy, settled. And let's close our eyes and take in some nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Breathing in through your nose. Nice and deep, and then let go through your mouth. The big sigh. And I want you to keep doing these deep breaths in that way, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth at your own pace. Letting yourself settle into your space and release all tension. Come into this moment right here, right now, and just follow your breath as it moves in and out. Follow it in. Feel it move into your lungs, expanding in your body, and then notice how it shifts, releasing it and letting it go. When you're ready, come into your normal breathing pattern. Feeling yourself soften, bringing your awareness into your heart space. You might want to place a hand on your heart and just breathe into that area of your body. Breathe in and breathe out gently, like beautiful waves lapping on a shore. Breathing in and breathing out. Imagine yourself sitting on that beach with the waves lapping in and out, soft and gentle, carrying you in its rhythm. And as the waves move in and out and your breath follows it, you feel your whole body expand as you breathe in, and your whole body release as you breathe out. This place is settling and grounding for you. The waves bringing you back into the rhythm of Mother Earth. Feel her holding you as you sit on this shoreline. Feel yourself connecting to the earth. Let a beautiful light from your heart go down your body into the earth, aligning you completely tuned in to the heart of Mother Earth. Feel that connection with her. giving you strength and stability. Relaxed breathing with the waves. It feels so good to slow down, come back into this solid, earthly heartbeat, the earth rhythm. That is your natural attunement. Your natural rhythm is with the earth. And as you sit there, imagining you're on this beach with the waves moving, with your body expanding and contracting with every wave that flows in and out, connected to the earth, you begin to notice how you are completely attuned with all of nature all around you. At the birds flying overhead, fly synchronized with that rhythm. The birds' songs, the breeze, the air itself is all charged with this life force energy. The sand beneath you, the rocks around you, the vegetation, all of it is attuned to this rhythm. So just breathe here. Feel yourself becoming more centered and aligned, more attuned to the natural rhythm. And as you continue to allow your own inner rhythm to expand, your own inner light to expand with this, I want you to notice and allow that light from your heart to move up through the top of your head, up to the universe, to the heart of the universe. And you will notice that the rhythm, the dance of the planets, the movements, they're all synchronized together. There is no rushing. There's no need. It's simply to be in this beautiful dance with the universe. And let yourself fill up with this light and feel safe here. Allow this light to move into your body. And as it does, it's just cleansing away any murkiness, anything that's not needed, that's still there to be let go. Lean into trust and flow. Let go of the fears. And you might want to put your other hand on your belly and just breathe into your heart and your belly, allowing that beautiful light to flow into every part of your body. Let it dissolve the fears. Let it flush away tightness, anxieties, worries, worries of performance, worries of keeping up. Just let go. Breathe here for a minute. Just breathe and know that you get to create at your pace, that there is a beautiful pace for you. It's not slower than anyone else, it's not faster, it's perfect. It's divine timing. It is your creations unfolding. When we try to rush it, we shut it down. We put pressure and tightness around it. But when we can allow ourselves to relax, to be in the flow, then you will open up and blossom like a flower naturally. Perfect timing. There's no pressure for you to perform, to lead, to create in any way other than what is the most divine, perfect way for you. And in this way, when you lean into that, that is when you shine and radiate and naturally lead for others. So breathe into your body, feel it relax, and receive. Receive a flow of light, of frequency that is helping you rise, evolve, grow. And remind yourself that you are safe. You are safe today. You are safe to create in your way. That even as these big energies move through, they're not rushing. They're big transformational energies, but they haven't sped up. They're not rushing at all. The moon cycles are still happening in the same timing as they always do. The planets are moving and shifting in their same rhythm and timing. So as these big energies come through for you, for all of us, it's time to get quiet. Allow the stillness to speak to you. Go within and listen. What are you feeling? What needs to be let go? What fears can you dissolve today? Let the light move in and gently release the fears from your body. And stay in this beautiful rhythm that is perfect for you. Take a deep breath here, relaxing into the release. Become aware of your space, slowly coming back, beginning to move your body as you bring yourself back slowly. Wiggle fingers and toes. And open your eyes when you're ready. And I want to remind you to allow yourself to witness you in the light of this full moon, to slow down, to become more aware of you and what's going on within your body and your mind and your spirit, and your soul. That's soul alignment. No pressure. Let Let the moon reveal the fears that are still being held in the body so that you can gently release them and reframe them into a more loving agreement as you expand and evolve. You will continue to expand and evolve. That is happening. But you need to bring your body along with you and listen to it because it's talking to you. I'm going to pull a card for you today. And again, I'm going to use my beautiful Kyle Gray deck of Angels and Ancestors because I truly do love the messages that we get from this deck. And so if you're here, if you're watching this still, this is for you. Absolutely. Your energy is come through. And we just had a card pop out. And it is the wise one. So the wise one says, grow within your current situation. Grow, grow within your current situation at your pace. The wise one, she stops and listens and pays attention to all the signals and signs around her. She doesn't get caught up in the chaos. She's able to stop and pause and really lean in using all her senses. So there's a real big pull here to use all your senses, not just the ones we came here with, but all of your intuitions. Lean in, listen to your heart, listen to your body, and allow that message to come through for you. Allow yourself to grow and evolve in your situation that you are in right now in your life at your pace. Stop pressuring yourself to move through it quickly or like anyone else. Stop comparing yourself to anyone else and just be you. Come back into your soul. Come back into your heart. Who are you? Learn some more. Gain awareness is there. Is a beautiful card for us today. So thank you all for joining me. Today I am going to be painting today in Soulfully Aligned Women. I have this big commission that I'm still working on. And that's I have a very short period of time to finish these next three paintings. This timeline came up. So talk about not rushing, right? And unfolding on your own. But I am accepting it as a challenge. And if I'm able to do it, I do it. And if not, I don't. It's all fine. Um, but this week in Soulfully Aligned Women, we are meeting with the Creative Mystics tomorrow morning at 10:30 for our soul journey for February. We are also finishing up living the art of inner coherence. We're in our final, that's part 2 to the inner coherence, and where tomorrow is our final day together. And then the new group of inner coherence we are moving through session 3 tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to see, or sorry, on Wednesday. On Wednesday we meet. Um, so I'm looking forward to seeing you then, and I have a couple private clients in there in between, but other than that I will be at the canvas painting. Thank you all for being here. I love you, and have a beautiful week in this full moon energy. I hope the sun shines for you, and I hope that you're able to get outside in nature for some walks and to find that rhythm within you. All right, I will see you soon. Bye for now.